Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My beautiful moments. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Once, the Prophet Muhammad, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, went to Taif to invite the people towards Islam. He wanted to share the message of Allah, but the people shut their doors on him and rejected his call. His companion, Zayd bin Haris radiyallahu anhu, was with him. Together, they went to the leader of the town, but he too rejected them. Instead, he ordered his slaves and young boys to drive them out. They threw stones at the Prophet, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, until he and Zayd were both injured. The Prophet, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, bled so much that his blessed shoes filled with blood and stuck to his feet. He became weak and dizzy from the pain. Zayd radiyallahu anhu said, I helped the Prophet, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, out of the village, and we rested under a tree. After this hardship, both returned towards Mecca. On the way, at a place called Wadi Nakhla, the Prophet, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, awoke in the night to offer tahajjud salah and began reciting the Quran. At that time, the jinns of the world had noticed that they could no longer cross into the heavens to hear the conversations of the angels. Whenever they tried, they were chased away by flaming meteors. Their leader sent them to find out the reason. Some of these jinn reached a valley called Nazibin, which was inhabited by many jinns. As they passed by at night, they heard the most beautiful and melodious recitation of the Quran, the voice of the Prophet Muhammad, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him. They stopped, listened carefully, and were completely entranced by the words of Allah. Without the knowledge of the Prophet, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, that group of jinn accepted Islam. It was at this moment that the opening verses of Surah al-Jinn were revealed. Say, it has been revealed to me that a group of the jinn listened and said, Indeed, we have heard a wondrous recitation. It guides to the right path, so we have believed in it, and we will never associate anyone with our Lord. Subhanallah, the people of Taif rejected the message of Allah, but the jinn accepted it. Truly, Allah never lets the efforts of the believers go in vain. This is why the Prophet, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, is known as Mabuth al-Saklain, the one chosen for both mankind and jinn. He is the prophet for all creation. The Quran mentions this connection in two different places. In Surah al-Jinn, Allah tells us that some jinn became Muslims. And when we heard the guidance, we believed in it. Whoever believes in his Lord will have no fear of injustice or oppression. Among us are Muslims, and among us are those who have strayed. But whoever submits to Allah, they are the ones who sought the right guidance. And Allah also says, in Surah al-Jinn, when the servant of Allah stood calling upon him, they almost swarmed around him. These verses clearly show us, the Quran is not only a guidance for mankind, but also for the jinn. And our beloved Prophet Muhammad, blessings and peace of Allah be upon him, is truly a messenger to both worlds.